Live. I'm Zobel. Don't worry, not been a security lapse. I'm meant to be here. My goodness, that was quite incredible. And we can find Adam. Adam, congratulations. Can I give you a cuddle?
Yeah, of course you can.
Oh, my goodness me. That was so intense. What a performance from you and Laurie and Ben and Mimi.
And little Elliot. Little Elliot, he's done brilliant.
He's only 12
Yep.
to have done those live scenes.
Well, Mimi's only 16. You've got to remember that as well.
Yeah.
And to do that speech she did at the end, brilliant. But I'll tell you what, before we just talk about the cast,
Yes.
right? That lot out there,
Yeah.
the crew, 300 of them.
I know. Shall we?
300 of the crew.
Whole
They've been
group,
brilliant.
look at them. You can see how
I mean,
many people.
it means a lot to all of them.
Welcome,
You'll see most of them on tour.
Hello,
Cheers, Belle.
hello, Perry. How good was he? Incredible. It's been lovely. Wasn't he brilliant? How relieved are you to have pulled it off tonight?
Yeah, but it's what our job is. It's what we do.
Yeah.
It's no different to being in the theatre. It's just slightly larger audience.
I know.
I think the matinee went better. But you didn't see that one.
I didn't see that. I'd say we're all quite moved as well. And I have to say, Phil turns up halfway through this scene to tell you that your mum is...
I know, and I shove him out the door.
I know.
What a muppet.
What you have got lined up for your family, it's quite incredible.
Dom's given us a hint. I don't know that much. He's got another story conference. Because the thing is, because it was so secret,
Yeah.
they went to the story conference a month ago, and I think probably the one before that,
Okay.
and they couldn't discuss it.
I couldn't even
So
tell
they've
you.
got to have another story conference next week to discuss Mum.
Okay, well, let's have a
Let's talk to
massive
someone
round of
else.
applause, please.
Thanks, guys.
Adam
Hope you enjoyed it.
Urquhart. Absolutely incredible. Well done. Ori is in the square. He's managed to grab somebody else. Ori.
What an incredible week, what a night, what an emotional episode. I'm here with these two wonderful people, Nitin Ganatra and Lorna Fitzgerald, a.k.a. Masood and Abby. Guys, I've just picked my heart back into my chest. What an emotional night, adrenaline-filled as well. What must it have been like for you?
You know, everybody's been working so hard, and this has been the best kept secret in town. None of us knew what was coming. It's been, yeah, I've never seen the crew, the design department, the sound department. Everybody has worked so hard for this week, and it's been a huge success.
And I've got to ask you, Lorna, you guys as a cast, what's it been like here on the square? Have you felt cocooned, or have you enjoyed this wave of excitement the whole nation has been involved in?
Oh, you've got to embrace it. I mean, it's been crazy, and you've just got to get on board with that. I mean, it's been so much fun.
Well done, guys.
Oh, thank you.
And working with that legend as well. What a guy. Adam, well done. Thanks to you two. He's going off to the pub. He's going off to the pub. We'll join him later. We've spoken to just some of the frontline soldiers just here, but how did the General-in-Chief think it all went? Joe Swash, where the devil are you?
Thank you, all right. So, I'm in the broadcasting truck. This is where the whole live episode was controlled by this brilliant bunch. Give yourselves a round of applause. Hey! So, this is Cole. Cole's the director. Cole, how's your blood pressure?
Oh, yeah, it's good, it's good, you can tell, yeah, I'm just glad it's over now.
Did everything go to plan?
You know what, it was absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
I think we're really, really proud of this week.
Give yourselves a pat on the back. Well done. Now, Dom, step forward. I know it's a team effort, but Dom is the boss, the driving force. Now, Dom, when you started this storyline, did you realise it was going to gather such pace and be so big?
I hoped, so I'm crying like in Bill.
They're all crying, they're all crying!
I hoped it would be, and the nation's grabbed hold of it, but
Yeah.
the most amazing cast and the most amazing crew and the amount of love that's gone into it, and
Yeah.
I couldn't be happier.
Oh, well
I couldn't be
done.
happier. It's
Mwah,
been
well
the most
done.
amazing week.
Now, listen, the rumour has it you're bringing Mickey back, yeah?
I knew you would say that.
No, they're not. Back to you, Zoe.
Thanks very much, Swash. Why can't they bring Mickey back? Look, standing underneath the Queen Vic pub. And Breathe, so much coming up tonight, including reaction from all of the cast, a new arrival back from the dead, or from South Africa, or somewhere. Gillian Tailforth will be talking to us. Plus, 3 cast members face John Humphreys live in the Mastermind chair. We'll be getting a masterclass from Letitia Dean, who plays Sharon, on how to pull the right face for one of these. Oh, yes. And we have a mind-blowing preview of what is coming up on EastEnders. Yes, there's more to come, of course. But first, here's some of those well-known types and their predictions as to who the murderer would be. All filmed, of course, before yesterday's revelations.
Pressure has been building across Walford. Stormy conditions are moving in. Claps of thunder can be heard wide and far. In fact, pressure has been building since last April, and on the forefront of everyone's minds is who killed Lucy Beale.
I think Max Browning killed Lucy Beale.
It's got to be Max. He's always struck me as
being a bad lad?
I think that Lucy was killed by Fern Cotton. If you look over there, you'll see her in the studio. She does look very suspicious.
Every time I'm watching it, I'm just thinking it's you, Max. It is you.
I don't want to spoil it, but I suspect suicide.
What are your thoughts, Dr. Hannah?
She's definitely gone into anaphylactic shock.
Oh, no, I mean, who do you think killed Lucy Beale on EastEnders?
Oh. Well, I don't think it's Max. What are your thoughts?
Denise.
Happy birthday, EastEnders.
Happy birthday, EastEnders. Here's to another 30 years.
Happy birthday, EastEnders. 30 years in the game and still going strong. One amazing programme. I love it, love it, love it.
From all of us here at A Question of Sport, we wanted to wish everyone at EastEnders a very happy birthday. Great show, isn't it? Did you watch it?
Yeah, I do, Peggy. Yeah, I do, Peg, yeah.
Get out my pub. Do you know, I bet it's that Peter Bill. He's been looking a bit suspicious, hasn't he? And it's these big eyes that look innocent, but is he really?
You're right, Carol, those big eyes, those perfect pecs, Peter Beale. What a specimen. But it wasn't him. It was Bobby. Who would have thunk it? And thank you for all of your reactions on social media. It has gripped the nation, it really has. Some interesting predictions from the non-Albert Square residents. All wrong, of course, but last week we asked the cast to make their predictions, and I can tell you that they are far more clued up. 5 of them predicted it would be Bobby, though to be fair, 1 of them voted for Arthur Fowler. So they haven't quite got their fingers on the pulse, have they? Right. This build-up to this week has been incredible. You wouldn't believe what has been going on behind the scenes. I could tell you, but as we've been given exclusive access to the cast, the producers and the crew, why don't you take a look for your lovely selves?
This live week is absolutely gigantic. For the anniversary, we've got to take it up a notch.
I hope it goes down in history for all the right reasons, because that means none of us have got it wrong.
I don't think anybody's ever really tried to do anything this big before.
Not
I mean, this is live every night.
It's a big deal for the actors. It's a massive deal for the crew.
Everybody is nervous.
Thursday night's particularly special because we've got 2 episodes on that night.
The flashback episode has been a really, really fun element.
We're going back to the night that Lucy went missing, Good Friday. It's a bad Friday for Lucy.
It's all very spooky here.
It's the first time that anyone's ever done anything like this.
The 30th anniversary week's been a massive challenge.
One of the big things about the week is there's a live wedding. We've only got 1 shot at this. It's a case of doing everything in one take.
Every single person is in it.
The rehearsals we were doing today, it's not just a rehearsal for us, it's a rehearsal for the camera crew, for the vision mixer, for the sound guy who's chucking his boom around.
We want to get it right to entertain.
I'm excited, you know, it's nice to do something a little bit different.
The live element is very demanding.
I think everyone will really enjoy this.
It is somewhat daunting, I know it's going to be hectic.
We've got a lot of drama to get through.
We come out of the last scene was a live episode in Bill's house.
Ian walks out of his living room into the square, which is a simple move on telly, but actually logistically massive.
It's going to take him a minute and a half to get me from Studio A all the way over to the lot. Well, I'll tell you what, if it worked, you wouldn't have noticed anything.
Oh, my goodness me, I'm coming down Ian Beale's stairs, and that is not a euphemism. Welcome, Ben and Hetty. Can we give them a round of applause, please? That was amazing tonight. Ben, emotional scenes for you. How do you feel after that performance?
Worn out.
I'm not
It's
surprised.
been a long day, long week, yeah. I'm exhausted.
Can I just say that we watched it, we all cried. It really was stunning performances from the Harbour family. And Hetty, how has it been for you? You left a year ago, and yet you have been in every sort of episode for the last few weeks. Your face has been everywhere. Has that been quite strange for you?
I kind of keep out of social media a bit, so I haven't been noticing it that much until people are coming up to me, and then I'm like, OK, this is quite a big deal.
I'm interested to know, when did you both find out who killed you?
On the day.
On the day?
Yesterday, I found out.
Yesterday? You didn't know it was Bobby
I found out
until
like
yesterday.
8 hours before.
That's incredible. When did you find
I
out?
found out just before Christmas.
OK.
So that's been like, I'm so relieved that it's out there.
I was having a go at him for ages because I thought it was him.
Yeah.
I was constantly going at him.
I was wondering, actually, if you suspected, you know, did you think it was going to be you at one point?
I did at one point. I did at one point, yeah. Because today's my last day, so I was like, it's good timing. No.
So the episode you've done tonight is your last
It's my last day, but
Yeah.
it's not Peter's last day. It's my last day.
So you double emotion for you tonight then.
Yeah, I know. I can't believe it.
You
I'm getting all nostalgic about
do
it.
deserve a drink. What do
Yeah.
you think that they should do with Bobby? It wasn't really his fault, was he? He's not evil.
Loved your reaction. Amazing. Only one who stood up for me.
Yeah, of course I do. I think he's a little
He was your
psychopath.
twin, of course.
He's a little psychopath.
As he should.
I think in about 4 years' time, he's going to
Yeah.
be the biggest serial killer in
Yeah.
Watford.
Oh my! I look forward to that.
Completely agree.
Congratulations,
Thank you.
Ben and Hetty. Wonderful. You played dead brilliantly. Well done.
I really,
to
really
both of you.
don't.
Lovely to talk to you. Enjoy the party tonight. It's been one big party. We've seen what's going on behind the scenes. I'm sat at Ian Beale's kitchen table. Sorry, this is quite surreal. In the past weeks, but the actual planning for this started some 18 months ago. That's an awfully long time to keep a secret. How do you do?
Storylining a whodunit when you don't know who done it is extremely difficult.
We had to keep the amount of people we told small.
We had to keep this secret from the crew, from the production team, from the cast.
This secret's only known to a very few people. And the rest of us are kind of waiting to find out with everyone else.
I don't know who I was talking to. I know you killed Lucy. I sort of narrowed it down to about 3 people I thought it could be.
It's still murder. This has been planned for a long time, and each department having to work blind to a degree.
We told everyone as much as they needed to know.
None of this has been tried on.
I don't know how they do it.
Do we know who killed Lucy Bill?
We don't even know all the actors that we've got in the
We
line.
haven't even got a script.
There's so many censored scenes and gaps in the script that I don't understand how it's all going to come together.
Scheduling without knowing who's in the scenes and what happens, that has been a challenge.
I've not seen the script, I don't know.
One of the trickiest parts is actually storylining what happens after the live episode.
The Aftermath director didn't know who the killer was. There's a lot of logistical insanity going on behind the scenes, but it will work.
It's been really good fun to watch all the cast speculating and wondering whether it could have been them.
I really feel for whoever it is.
I know who it is.
I did think it was Abby. They tell you like half an hour before you go live.
I'm gonna say Ian.
Abby. I'm sure.
I think a couple of them have actually asked.
I've had one guy come up to me, I won't say who, and saying that I'm just getting a mortgage for my new house and I'm really worried that I'm Lucy's killer.
So fair to say, a lot of planning over the last 18 months. Check it out, where are we? We're in the Vic. This place has seen plenty of drama.
Well, it's all happened in
over
the
the
Vic.
last few years, hasn't it? And look who we are with.
How you
The
doing?
former, I've got to say, Lord of the Manor, Shane
Yes.
Ritchie, Alfie Moon, and alongside Cat Moon, Jesse Wallace. Great to
Hi.
see the two of you together again, united.
Thank you.
See if you can hold it for as long as you can. Shane.
Yes, sir.
An exhausting 18 months this has been in the planning. What's it been like for you in the cast?
It's just been a crazy, crazy time. And this felt like it started... It feels like years ago, but we know it kind of... when Dominic had the idea about doing it, kind of about a year... like 16, 18 months ago. So now it's all come to an end and everyone's just like, hey, it's time to go home now. But it's been an incredible experience and the buzz... Well, at least, you know, you guys are all here tonight, show after show.
Yeah.
The buzz is incredible, isn't it?
What has the buzz been like? Actually, and I want to know, Jesse, from your perspective, being a drunk in amongst all of the buzz this week, what's that been like, acting that part?
Do you know, I've had such a great time because playing a drunk, you can just do what you want to do, and if you make a mistake, it doesn't matter. You just ride it.
Nightmare
I've
in my
had an
dressing room.
absolute ball, and the thing is, it's brought the whole company closer together because it's been so ensemble, and yet, you know, Jane and Ian, you know, Laurie and Adam. Unbelievable live acting, unbelievable, and it's like I've had the best time ever that I've been.
And there's
here.
real camaraderie, you know, within the cast at the moment.
I think we've all enjoyed watching you for the last week, for the last 18 months, forever, for the last 30 years. The two of you, thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
talking
Cheers,
to us.
buddy. God
We'll see
bless
you in
you.
the pub. Oh,
Yes.
we're already here.
Yeah.
OK. Well, from another legend, Zoe's caught up with another legend who, until this week, thought she'd seen everything. Zoe, who is she?
Yes, I am with the brilliant June Brown, ladies and gentlemen. 26 years you have been playing Dot. It's quite incredible. Can you believe it's 26 years, June?
I thought you said 60 for a moment. I
You're
don't know
like,
what
hang
you're
on,
talking about.
that's not me.
No, it's more than 26, darling, because I did come in after the first 20 weeks.
Yes.
I was the first one to join the family, and it was a very strange feeling because they were all quite a close group.
Yeah.
And suddenly there was me sitting in a corridor thinking, oh, there's that woman again, you know.
There's that woman. Yeah, Letitia, you didn't think that, did you? No, you knew she was royalty. How was it to do scenes again with Nick Altman, who played your son Nick?
Well,
was it nice to be reunited?
Oh,
John Altman, sorry.
I love playing with John, you know, I really do, because we've always got on very well. And when we were doing all knife threatenings and stuff, we'd be laughing. It was terrible because we made each other laugh. We always tried to get a joke in it if we could, you know. Even in the last ones we tried, I don't think we succeeded.
I know, it did get quite heavy. He was dying. I mean, there is always that. We also saw the return of another EastEnders legend this week on Tuesday, in fact, when Barbara Windsor returned to the square. Quite a comeback. Here's what Babs made of it all. She's got some lovely things to say about you, June.
I absolutely adored being in EastEnders, and it came at a wonderful time in my life. It's good to be back. It always is. To do a scene with the one and only legendary June was absolutely fantastic. Oh, word! I'd served her with a sherry and thrown her out the pub, I think, a couple of times, but I'd never actually done a scene with her.
Have you any idea what my Phil's been through these last few months?
But it was me having a go at her, which is not something you want to, you know, do.
Oh, come on, Doc. What have you got to say for yourself?
There's nobody loves EastEnders like I do. And to be invited back is very nice.
Get him up, Pat.
I loved my time here, absolutely loved it. And it's a joy to come back, just, you know. And you feel special when you come back.
Wonderful, Babs Windsor. And also, June, I must ask you, what do you think? Adam Woodyard, how incredible was he tonight?
I think he's a wonderful actor. I've always thought so, ever since he was a small boy. And I remember that you, Tishy, she'd sent a postcard to, oh, lovely boy. Oh, dear, I know his name like the back of... Forget it. Okay. Anyway, and she hadn't sent one to Adam. And all he did was turn away and run his finger over the bonnet of a car. And I thought, that boy is a very good actor. I think he is brilliant.
He was absolutely amazing tonight. You are pretty brilliant yourself. June Brown, everybody. We will be catching up with Letitia a little bit later on. Now, I have a feeling that Tamika is going to need your support, guys. Yes, she is the first of 3 contenders tonight facing the mightiest question master of them all. Ladies and gentlemen, cast and crew, please welcome Mr. John Humphreys for round 1 of our special 30th anniversary EastEnders edition of Mastermind.
Hello, I'm John Humphreys and welcome to EastEnders' 30th anniversary Mastermind here in Beale's restaurant. 3 contenders tonight are fighting it out for this beautiful trophy. Each of them will face 90 seconds of questions about life here in East London's most notorious square over the last 3 decades. So let's get on with it and ask our first contender to join us, please. And your name is?
Tamika Empson.
Your occupation?
An actress who's playing Kim Fox Hubbard in EastEnders.
And if I may say so, looking remarkably well, given that you had a baby only yesterday.
Thank you, Johnny. You talk so much, but I know
You're very welcome, but that doesn't...
Oh, Johnny.
Well, I was going to be kind with the questions, but I've changed my mind. Here we go. You will have 90 seconds on 30 years of EastEnders, starting now. Which brothers first arrived in Walford in 1990 as the new owners of the local garage?
Oh, the Mitchells.
Yeah. Your character, Kim Fox, has 2 middle names. One is Angelica. What is the other?
Harmony.
Correct. Which actress who plays Bianca Butcher returned to EastEnders in 2008 after a break of 8 years?
Patsy Palmer.
Correct. What is the title of the local newspaper read by the characters in EastEnders?
EastEnders
No,
Gazette.
it is the Walford Gazette. What is the name of the short-lived B&B that your character ran and featured in a spoof documentary of the same name?
Oh, Kimberly's Palace.
Yes. In the first ever episode, Den Watts, Arthur Fowler and Ali Osmond find which character unconscious in his flat?
Someone.
Yes, I'll take that as a pass. In which seaside town did Martin Fowler and Sonia Jackson marry in 2004?
Brighton.
Southend.
That's
After
what I mean.
Kim Fox wakes up in a skip, CCTV footage reveals that she has spent the night drinking and wrecking which shop?
The Minute Maid.
Yes, Richard Cole, Michael Rose and Lisa Shaw have all held what job in Walford?
A job.
A job.
Any clues?
Name a job. Name a job. Any job.
Milkman.
No. Which cast... Market Inspector. Which cast member had a top 5 hit in 1986 with Anyone Could Fall in Love, the EastEnders theme tune with lyrics? Yes, the name.
Anita Thompson.
What?
Anita Thompson.
Yes. Ethel Skinner's dog, Little Willie, who was named after a late husband, was what type of dog?
A little one.
Yeah, what type of dog?
A small dog. I don't do dogs.
You're out of time, so give us just a name of a dog.
Poodle.
No. Pug.
Begins with P.
It began with P, but you're still going to get a point. Now, you had just the one pass in the first ever episode. Den Watts, Arthur Brown, Ali Osmond find Reg Cox unconscious in his flat.
That's what I...
However, the good news, Tamika, is that you have 6 points. So, that is the total to beat, and we shall find out if anyone can beat it very soon in round 2 of EastEnders' 30th anniversary Mastermind.
I've got baby breath.
Well done, Tamika! Under pressure as well. You make me laugh. I don't do dogs. That was very funny. We'll be back with our next contender, Ricky Northwood, a.k.a. Fat Boy, back here getting nervous shortly. And Letitia Dean will be here very soon to give us a quivering lip masterclass. But right now, Ori has rounded up more brilliant cast members. Ori, where are you?
I have indeed, Zoe. I'm here in the Beales household, the scene of the crime, the scene of tonight's episode where the emotion is still palpable. Have a look who I've got alongside me. Natalie Cassidy, John Partridge and Laurie Brett, a.k.a. Sonia, Christian and Jane. Jane, I want to hug you. I mean, Laurie, because it's been so emotional for you. Just what has it been like this week tonight?
I am exhausted, and it's been amazing because, you know, the cast, the crew, everybody behind scenes, everybody has worked to such fine detail. Everyone's been amazing, and I just want to thank them. Thank you very much, everybody.
And very quickly, how's it unfolded? Because obviously nobody knew exactly what was going to happen, that Bobby was going to be the killer. There's Jane trying to cover everything up. How did you know? Who told you? And how's it been playing this part out with Bobby?
Well, I've known since about November. I've had to keep that secret, which is a great relief not to be able to have to keep it anymore. So, but Elliot, who plays Bobby, didn't know until a few days ago.
And Johnny, it's so good to have you back on the square. I'm sure the whole cast would say that. You would not have missed this for the world, would you?
I would not have missed this for the world. I love the bones of this woman right here. She is my sister. She actually shares the same birthday with my real-life sister. We share a lot of them.
And that's when the boundaries start getting a bit blurry. We've run out of time. Natalie, I so want to speak to you, but come join us over in the restaurant and have a drink later. You've been amazing. You've been absolutely brilliant. Zoe, back to you. A lot of love here. A lot of love. A lot of love.
Thank you. All right, I am not surprised that Laurie is emotional after those scenes. Now, before we carry on, we need to welcome BBC 3 viewers who are about to join us, or hopefully have just joined us. They've joined us. BBC 3 viewers, everybody. You. Yes, we are here doing EastEnders Backstage Live. That means our time on BBC One is up, but there's plenty more to come. You'll have to... Well, you've switched over now. Can I welcome Letitia Dean is here, everyone. Thank you. We are here in Beales. In fact, if you look around, we've got all kinds of cast here. Letitia, I don't know about you, but that was so emotional tonight. Oh, I'm just going to pause and say goodbye to BBC One. We're making this up here. We are making this up.
This week on The Voice, the final week of blind auditions. It's a showdown. And it's every coach...